This is the Consumer Snapshot for January 2015, and this month we'll take a look at three areas. Sentiment, with an updated look at consumer confidence. In strategy, we'll review practical purchase intentions. And finally, we'll check up on the state of the consumer with long-term financial goals and their thoughts on a rebound for the American economy. First up is a look at consumer confidence. Confidence continues to rally into the new year with half, that's 50.1%, confident or very confident in chances for a strong economy, the highest reading since early 2007. I do have a note of caution on consumers' bullish outlook on the economy this month. This kind of hope for the new year may be driving some of the optimism. I think February and March may be more telling indicators of consumers' moods and willingness to spend. Looking back over January readings for confidence historically, we can see that it appears consumers have pulled out of that funk that has plagued them since January 2008. This month's reading is double the recession-era low in January 2009 and draws even with pre-recession January 2007. So with consumers' economic sentiment rising this month, will their spending sentiment show similar movement? Although confidence jumped 3 points month over month, practicality when purchasing isn't decreasing in kind. About 2 in 5 cite pragmatic purchase intentions, on par with December, though lowering 2 points from a year ago. Besides the general caution that consumers have been maintaining, I think we can also look to the holiday hangover to explain why consumers aren't abandoning their practical purchase mindsets and focus on necessities, which is also displayed on this chart. With holiday bills rolling in, focus on necessities lifts more than a point in January to 46.1%. On the bright side, though, this month's reading still points to a more relaxed shopper compared to a year ago, with needs-driven shopping dropping more than 3 points year over year. Moving onward to the state of the consumer. We've been asking this question on chances for economic rebound since the official end of the recession. Displayed here are the current results compared to last year, as well as 5 years ago. And this month, with consumers in general feeling more confident in the economy, more than a third hold hope for an eventual recovery, rising 2 points year over year. However, fewer are confident in a rebound compared to January 2010, when we first began asking the question. So it appears that the lackluster performance of the economy over the past 5 years has been a bit draining on the consumer psyche. On the bright side, though, and definitely worth noting, is that about 1 in 4 indicated this month that they are not holding out for an eventual rebound, reaching a 5-year low. About a third is expressing uncertainty about the economy on the rise from 2014 and 2010. Now, as we move on to this next slide, we can see how consumers are dealing with economic troubles and how they anticipate it will affect their financial plans looking forward into the next 5 years. The results here compare January 2015 with January 2014 and 2010. While most of the top 5 financial fixes have declined compared to last year in 2010, 8 out of 10 still indicate that the state of the economy will impact their lifestyles into 2020. So I think it's safe to say that we can look for cautious consumerism to continue. Priorities among consumers include trying to stick to a budget, considering purchases more carefully, watching prices and spending on food, clothing, and dining out, as well as keeping credit card debt low. I would also consider this. We know that since the Great Recession, consumers have been making financial adjustments, living within a new standard of means, the new normal. So perhaps these figures have shifted downward from 2010 because these changes have already been made. That is, consumers are not trying to stick to budgets, they are already doing so. And that's all for this month. You can also keep tabs on our latest discoveries by heading over to prosperdiscovery.com. Thanks for watching.